So I just wanted to come on here really quickly and share something that I just went through this evening with StubHub. And I feel like StubHub needs to be held accountable for the nonsense that they put their consumers through. And I just wanted to share this in case anybody else is considering buying tickets from StubHub, or if anybody else has experienced anything similar to what I'm getting ready to tell you. So I have vowed never to use StubHub again since COVID, because during COVID, a lot of events had gotten canceled when COVID first hit, and StubHub took months to give people refunds for their money. And when I went through that experience with them, I vowed that I would never use them again. But then, you know what? Last year, I ended up using them. Everything went fine. So I was like, okay, well, maybe StubHub has changed. Maybe things are different. Tonight, I am now revowing. I don't even know if revowing is a word, but revowing to never use this company in the future. Tonight, WWE came to Jacksonville to the ViStar Arena for their holiday event. It was a Sunday night match, untelevised match. They came here. I got tickets, whatever. So I waited until the event started to purchase tickets. So tickets, the show started at 7, so I waited until 7 to get the tickets, basically. I found floor seats, and if you go to any WWE matches, you know that that is like a gem to get floor seats at an affordable price. I found 2 floor seat tickets, and I'm going to try to insert it into this video so you can see, but they were very cheap, maybe like $65 a piece for 2 floor seat tickets, 3rd row. So I'm like, okay, bet, I want to do that. I get the tickets. A few minutes later, I get the email that says, hey, your tickets are ready to be basically sent to your mobile device, but you got to follow these specific steps. So the steps said basically to go into the StubHub app, go into your tickets, accept the tickets or whatever. Then it goes to the next screen that says that you have to press claim your tickets. When you claim your tickets on StubHub, I guess for some reason it's connected to Ticketmaster, it takes you over to the Ticketmaster screen. Once I get over to the Ticketmaster screen, it said basically check this box to agree to the terms, and then basically accept the transfer, and then the ticket will appear in your Ticketmaster account. It said that you had to have the same email address that you were using for StubHub with Ticketmaster so the process could work. I have a StubHub account. I have a Ticketmaster account. Both have my same Gmail email. So I'm like, all right, fine. I go through the steps. I press claim my ticket. It bounces me over to Ticketmaster. You have to do this for each individual ticket. When I accept the transfer at Ticketmaster, I'm getting an error message that said, hey, we can't complete this task right now. You got to try this again later. So mind you, the event started at 7. I bought the ticket at 7. So right now I'm already missing like the first 15 minutes of the event. So as I'm walking to the arena from my vehicle, I'm still trying to move this ticket over and get it to work so that we can go inside the event. I keep getting this error message back to back to back to back. So 7:30, I decide to go ahead and just call StubHub. I'm talking to the first person. I'm explaining my problem to them. They are basically telling me, trying to walk me through the steps. She's sending me emails, telling me to send her back a screenshot showing her the error message that I'm receiving. She didn't understand what I was trying to say. She kept putting me on several holds, and I kept explaining to her, I'm outside of the arena, outside of the event. I'm trying to get into the event. I'm missing the event right now. I'm talking to you on the phone. She keeps putting me on hold. Our call gets dropped. She tries to call me back. It rings one time, hangs up. I can't pick it up. So I have to recall StubHub again. I'm talking to the second person. I have to explain everything from the beginning to him. Mind you, the clock is still going. I'm late for the event. So I'm telling him everything that's going on. He keeps putting me on hold, coming back, putting me on hold. We get disconnected. He calls me back. It rings one time. I can't pick up the phone. I call back again and I say, listen, at this point, I've already missed. Now we are fast forward to about 8 p.m. now. I'm like, I already missed the first hour of the event. Like, can you help me or can you not help me? I have to have the whole conversation with him all over again. For some reason, StubHub doesn't document the call. So the next person that gets on the call with you, They don't know what the hell you talked about with the first two people. So now I have to keep repeating myself over and over again outside of the ViStar Arena, trying to get inside to this event. I'm like, all right, what the hell? By 8:30, I'm like, all right, listen, I don't want to go in this event now. I've already missed an hour and a half of it. I'm pissed off. I'm upset. I'm overwhelmed. I'm anxious at this point. Just give me a refund. Just give me a refund. I'm tired now. Just give me a refund. So they tell me they have to escalate the situation to some internal department that handles the case, and I have to wait 72 hours for them to render a decision on whether or not they're going to give me a refund. So they're going through the list of things that I provided to them, all the information that I provided to them, and explain to them that the situation has been escalated. So I said, hey, can I speak to a manager? Because I feel like a manager should be able to help you a little bit better than this, because I shouldn't have to wait 72 hours to get my money back. Manager comes on the call, sounds exactly like the person I was just talking to a second ago, but claims that he is a manager. Whatever, I can't tell him that he's not the manager. He says he's the manager. I'm talking to him. This is after a 15-minute waiting for the manager. 15 minutes later, manager comes on the call. He tells me the same thing the last person just told me. It sounds like he's reading from a script, basically. And I'm just like, okay, I think the person that sold me the tickets from your app sold me tickets that maybe she gave to someone else already, or sold on another platform, or did something else. But I feel like I have been scammed. I feel like somebody sold me fraudulent tickets, because I have never had this process happen before with no other company. With Ticketmaster, with SeatGeek, none of these other companies, I have had this situation where I'm standing right outside the arena trying to open up my ticket to scan, and I can't even use it because it's saying I'm getting an error message. The only thing I can think of is that this is a scam. And I forgot to mention the third person that I spoke to before I spoke to the manager. He suggested that I call Ticketmaster. And I said, why would I call Ticketmaster if I purchased my ticket from StubHub? You guys are the ones that I got my ticket from. Ticketmaster can't help me for a ticket that I purchased from you. So now you want me to waste more time trying to talk to Ticketmaster so they can redirect me back to you. Meanwhile, I'm standing outside of the arena missing an hour and a half of an event that I paid for, that I paid my money for. So the manager, I explained to them, I feel like I've been scammed. I feel like you guys have somebody on your platform that is selling fraudulent items. You guys did not verify the legitimacy of these tickets before you sold it to me. And I don't think that that's fair. I don't think that that's right. And I just keep repeating that, and he just keeps reading the script back to me. He keeps apologizing that I feel this way. He understands why I feel this way. He says that I should feel this way. He gets it, but I still have to wait for 72 hours to have a decision on whether or not they're going to give me back my money. This keeps happening with StubHub. I have a couple of videos that I made in 2020 about StubHub and how this is a company that is like kind of like scamish. But now I'm really starting to believe that they are, because how do you are supposed to go through a process as a seller on the StubHub app, on Ticketmaster app, when you're selling tickets. They are supposed to verify that these tickets are legitimate. She should not be able to give these tickets to anybody else. I feel like 2 other people were already in that arena in those seats, and that is why my ticket was not working. Because the arena is seeing, okay, or Ticketmaster is seeing that these tickets have already been used. So I can't claim them if it's already used. So now StubHub has my money. This girl has my money. And StubHub is not willing to give me my money back right now until 72 hours when they have to render a decision. So I'm just telling this story on here to just kind of warn other people against using StubHub, or maybe to open up some kind of dialogue or community. Because when I posted this back in 2020, I didn't really get a big response about StubHub. I got a few people that mentioned it, but it wasn't a lot of people that saw the video. But TikTok, I feel like, is a better and bigger platform than YouTube. And so I feel like me expressing this on here is going to help a lot of people, or just open up some type of dialogue on what I may have done wrong. So I'm going to try to include some footage of, the process that I went through to kind of claim the tickets and show you what I'm seeing.